Hey guys, how you doing? It's Labor Day morning, right about 9 o'clock. Um, I was thinking about some stuff this morning. A couple of things, and I just kind of grabbed some representations and things I'm thinking about. Start off with, by the way, if you have not, please go to Hello Dope Toys. Click on the merch tab and support Mython the Python in his fundraiser. You have until this Sunday to finish that up, because it's only going to be up for 2 weeks. It's a special fundraiser, special mug by Mython, designed by Mython and his wife, and it's for cancer research. Great cause. My two are still stuck in the regional center, so I can't show them off. I really wanted to kind of have it right here in the middle just to show off there, but I don't. But be sure to do that. It's a great cause, and Mython is a great person, and I just want to speak on that as much as I can here, just because Mython's just a great guy, and never mind the fact it's also a great cause. But this morning, I wake up. It's a day off. Nice. I have cleaned up some things in my office. I finally found a spot for the Vanguard. I had to move my Lord of the Rings ring wraith on the horse, my snow speeder, and I had to move my troop transport, and I'll have the picture up here, and you can see the troop transport is underneath my AT-AT. I have to rethink that, but I finally found a spot for the Vanguard. I did not want to box it up, and I'm glad I did. I was able to dig out a space for that. Speaking of Valorverse and Action Force, they have a sale today, Labor Day sale, and I was going to get something in the Wounded Warehouse. It was blowback without the ghillie suit. Did I want... Now here's the thing. Did I want the figure? Yes and no. First and foremost, I have blowback, the original. It was too close to the camera. I love this figure. It's a great figure. I don't need that character. The other thing is I don't like ghillie suits in toy form. It's not... you can't make a ghillie suit look good to me. Okay? It just can't happen. It's not something that works for me. But in the Wounded Warehouse, they had blowback, the same figure with the sniper rifle, and it was missing the ghillie suit. I went, oh, I saw that last night, and I went, maybe. It was a reduced price. Maybe. So I woke up this morning, went to the sale, it was gone. And believe it or not, I was kind of like, oh, thank God he's gone. I don't have to worry about it. Now, does that sound weird? Yeah, it is weird. It's one of those things, it's like, I was afraid of missing a deal, and I kind of didn't realize it, because, again, I don't need the figure. Right here he is. I got the character. That's good enough. Now, in that same token, I did that with Hogan back there. Hogan, I really wanted the guitar, okay? I just thought the guitar looked good. So I bought it. I have so many Hulk Hogan figures, it's kind of ridiculous at this point. And I really did not need yet another Hulk Hogan. But I went and bought one because he was on sale. The only reason, he was on sale. And I'm going to be honest, now that I got him, I have a little buyer's remorse, because this is nothing special about this Hogan figure. It's, besides the guitar. That's the only thing that's special about this one. So, I have NWO Hogan, I have WrestleMania 1 Hogan, I have, Hulkamania Hogan, I have his return to WWF, and I have Mr. America. It's like what do you need? Now, granted, I like Hulk Hogan, I always have. I like Macho Man, I always have. But, you know, you get to that point, what do you still need? And it's like, I passed on a lot of the recent ones. This one I didn't because it was on sale. Just because it was on sale. And it's like, oh, okay, well, that's kind of lame of me. Because, yeah, I mean, I'm sitting here, I'm filming the video for it, and the whole time I'm looking like, why did I buy this? And I keep reminding myself, oh yeah, it was for the guitar. You wanted the guitar. That's all. There was nothing else. There was no other motivation, nothing. You just wanted the guitar, and that's it. So, you know, that kind of is eating at me a little bit too after the blowback situation. I was just like, I'm having a bad habit of buying things I don't want because they're on sale. I went through this at Ollie's. I picked up the black costume Spider-Woman. I didn't want that figure. I have Spider-Woman. I should have pulled her down, but I have Jessica Drew's Spider-Woman. I'm actually looking around to see if she's nowhere near. Thought she was on my Avengers shelf, but I don't see her. She probably fell. But, you know, again, picking up things because they're on sale, not that you really want them. And I got a series of videos going on today that is exactly that. I wanted Bone Breaker, and I bought the other 3 of that wave at Ollie's. And I'm looking at it now going, was that worth it? Even at $7 a piece when there was a sale at Ollie's. Is that worth it? And I'm not sure. I'm really like, yeah, you know, and that may be the case. I'm just sitting here looking at the box with this Obi-Wan. I mean, I think he looks okay. I might touch on that in the video I do for that. But, you know, in the same token, this morning, also, went looking on Target. Oh, look! Miss Marvel's available, finally. This has driven me nuts. Because there will be mornings I just check. There she is. Add to cart. Check out. Items in your cart are no longer available. Excuse me? The shit drives me nuts. It's driving me crazy. Because, you know, I really want to wrap up this Marvel Legends collection, and I'm so damn close. But this dude I bought on sale for that same reason. I mean, you know, I could get him. And it's like, did I really want him? Because my Captain America shelf, which is Captain America thing and Thor, is overflowing. Where am I going to put this guy is my question to myself. Where do I put this figure? So, you know, it's like, yeah, I mean, I don't want to buy a figure just to throw in a bin for a while until my shelving situation gets straightened out, which is going to be a while. I mean, it's true. Speaking of, I got my ship notice from Nerdzoic for Beachhead. This is not Beachhead, obviously. This is Airborne, whose video I just finished up. And yes, I rearmed him with Scarlett's M16 because that's a little bit closer to his gun. I talk at length about the gun situation with Airborne. But beside the point, the thing, you know, with that one, that means at the end of the week, I only got 2 more figures. Doc and Retro Cobra Commander. And it's entirely possible I may never buy another classified figure. What blasphemy! Now, I'm not saying 100%. I'm saying strong possibility. Because you have... I mean, I'm going to keep my eye on the line. I'm pretty sure I'm not going to get dial tone. Leatherneck is a big question mark, but I'm also leaning toward not getting him either. I had those two originally, and they were okay. But, you know, it's that year of substitutes, and it was a really frustrating year because Leatherneck sub for Gung Ho, everything. And, of course, some people are going to go, oh, you stopped then, didn't you? I said, no, I didn't. It's just the figures I want to be in conjunction with Action Force are done. Because I really only wanted, like, some of my absolute favorites. And those years contain my absolute favorites. Hawk, Storm Shadow, Firefly, Destro. You know. And, you know, am I going to add to that anymore? I don't think I am, but I won't say never, never. I mean, like, there are things like Iron Grenadier, Destro could pique my interest. I'll see what they did. They screwed up the Iron Grenadier, so there was no chance of that. But, you know, Destro and his gold mask, yeah, sure, maybe. I mean, this depends. Let's see what they do. And once I see what they do, then I'll make my decision. But, again, I've been slowly getting out of classified. It's grabbing up shit. And I know I pissed people off when I said I think it's got about 1.5 to 2 years. But, you know, I'm being realistic. I see what Hasbro does with these. I see what goes on, and, you know, it's the pattern I've seen many a time, and you can get mad at me if you want, but you know what? You also can't tell me not to say something about it, which some people tried to do. Because classified is not a protected class. It is a toy line. I feel like Woody in Toy Story. You are a toy! So, yeah. At the same time, it's like, I've got all this shit in 1/18 scale. So, why bother buying it in another scale? In this case, I want it for Action Force. And people get mad about that, too. I mean, you know, when I did that video a while back, it was like, you know, yeah, I buy G.I. Joe Classified to augment the Action Force people. And it's like, what? And I made Action Force a continuation of the G.I. Joe story. And it's like, what? You can't do that. That's not right. No. It has to be Joe or nothing. I mean, I don't get people who have that mentality. You know? But then again, I've dealt with him for a long time. And yeah, I mean, it's a little frustrating. But, you know, then you think about it, it's like, yeah, this just is the way some people collect. And if you really think about it, this is the way some people are in the world. Because, I mean, they'll do that to you all the time. I mean, they'll say, you know, you said this, and it's like, it's totally not what you said. And you're looking at them like, what crack pipe are you smoking? You know, it's amazing. I don't want to talk politics, but politics is the easiest place to catch this. And give me just a moment. I will come back. My wife is asking me a question. And I'm back, and I've lost my train of thought. Oh, yeah. Anyway. Talking about classified and how I'm pretty well done with that line. And, you know, I used the illustration of Jerk and Gaines. They said they were almost done with the line, so it's like, guys, I'm not the only one saying this. But some people will say, well, you're just leaving because you got quit in 87. And it's like, I didn't. I never stopped. Meanwhile, going through my inventory of figures, I posted another video of that on Sunday, and I gotta say, this is turning out to be more than I thought. I am only about halfway through my Marvel Universe, and I have cracked 1,000. Now, I've done Marvel Legends. I've done some of the smaller lines that are just like 1 or 2. You know, like, oh, it was sitting right here, like, you know, this line. Because, you know, there's only like, but, you know, 4 figures in this line, soon to be 5. And that was an easy one to do. Did some of those easy ones. And a few like A-Walk, and so I did a few NECAs. I don't have every one of my NECAs down, but I've got a lot of them down. But the point being is that, you know, I've done more than just the Marvel Universe at this point. I did Marvel Legends totally separate, and I did that a while back. But I already cracked 1,000 in action figures, and I ain't even got to the big part yet. You know, we're talking Star Wars, G.I. Joe. None of those have been cracked yet, so that's going to be really interesting to see what the final tally is. Because I don't know how many action figures I have. I really don't. Is that not insane to not know? A lot of it was a pandemic. Yeah, I did grab a whole lot in the pandemic. Part of it is that giant Marvel Legends collection I acquired, which has filled up my room tremendously. Part of it is getting into Action Force, and then by proxy getting into Classified. A lot of stuff came in really fast, and I lost track so bad. I was iffy on the total I thought it was before all that happened. So we'll see how fun it is, but yeah, it's been an adventure for sure. And to say the least, I mean, I have a lot of damn figures, man. A lot. I notice a lot of people too, I meant to mention this too. I saw the Biker Mice from Mars figures over the weekend, and I was tempted. But then I was just kind of like, well, Biker Mice from Mars is good. I mean, I liked the property in name only. I just think the name is cool. Biker Mice from Mars, that's funny. I never liked the toys. I didn't hate the cartoon, but I didn't like the cartoon. I picked them up, looked at them, and I just thought, you know, do I really want this, or is this the new shiny? And it's like, yeah, there is a little bit of that, chasing the new shiny. One I got a couple of weeks ago and I never talked about was this one, Aloy. Shit. It's gonna be hard to frame in. Yeah, you can see her back there. Okay. Aloy. I played not the Forbidden West one, but the first Horizon game. I know who Aloy is. I don't remember her costume being this way. I do like the character. But did I really need this figure? I don't think so. But I bought her anyway. You know, again, it's like, you know, you pick up something and you're like going, why did I pick this up? I think she's cool, and I probably will put her up. I'll try not to jar you too much, guys. Alright. See right there where my AWOCs are and my Count Chocula's. I'm going to probably throw her in somewhere in there. But, you know, that's kind of my catch-all shelf at this point. You know, I got my X-Men shelf is across from that, and then I got my craft shelf for my miniatures that I need to clean up badly. Which is why I'm not showing it to you. Also, because Emma Frost is a drunk and falls over. Okay, let me put you back without jarring you. Okay, but, and again, this is like, if you watch my lives, you've probably seen about 3% of my collection. I mean, you know, there's a whole bunch of figures behind the camera on my desk. There's a whole bunch that are in bins and in drawers and in other places. You know. But enough about that, because that's kind of depressing anyway. I did want to say I'm working now on trying to redo the videos I lost. One of which was this dude. And I just saw him sitting here, and I just said, oh, let me bring him in. Faker from He-Man Masterverse line. That was one I got halfway through, and I tried to get the footage back, and I couldn't. So I pulled him out, and I've been reshooting that review. That I keep wanting to say review. It's a video. I should say video because I don't do reviews. This is just me welcoming shit to my collection. And so I'm kind of... Wow, he really... I didn't mean to hide him that way. I'm really getting into that one. I need to do one for Bazooka. Hawk is another one I need to redo. I lost a lot of footage with my computer crash. A lot. And I'm just like, oh yeah, I didn't do this one. I didn't do that one. I didn't do that one. Oh gosh. There are so many I did not do. And I really need to do them. So I'm getting into those now while trying to keep up with this new stuff. So, a little busy. I still have not done my Mafex Superman yet. Yeah, I mean, I'm way behind on videos. But the cool part is I'm not starving for content. Spent the weekend cleaning up my office. It's not much better, but hopefully by the end of the day it will be vastly improved. I can walk through the room now without tripping over action figure boxes. Which was just that they fell over, that's all. But yeah. And so yeah, I just wanted to give a little bit of a channel update there, just what's going on and why and how. And yeah, just sort of ramble a bit, talk a little dollies, because I haven't done that in a while. Oh, live streams, that was the other thing I was going to talk about. I haven't done live streams in a while. I don't think I ever fully explained why. The big crux of it is my internet company is weird. They can make, during daylight hours, everything seems to be fine. You know, everything flows perfect. I can do my work. Everything's good. When nighttime hits, for whatever reason, it starts freezing up. I'll tell you, I get so frustrated watching lives with like Chad and 3POA because every damn time, it'll freeze for about 30 seconds. And then I have to hit that little live button to catch up. And it'll do it 3-4 times during the show. And it's really annoying. And the cable company, which is the only option for internet around here, unfortunately I live in a monopoly, but they just kind of go, well, it's just kind of what it is, and we're trying to figure out why it's doing this. And they have no idea. So if you wonder why I've not done live streams, that's why, because the times I've had tried to do live streams, it freezes up and it pisses me off. I get really upset and stressed when, you know, I'm in the middle of a sentence on a live stream and then it just, and then you can't hear the whole thing. And I don't, you know, I come back on and like sometimes I don't even remember what I said. So, you know, that's incredibly frustrating. 'Cause, I mean, I've gotten that upset. I don't remember what I said. So, you know, there's that too. And, I mean, hopefully, I see the trucks going by daily now. Hopefully they figure it out soon. So, I think I've rambled enough. I really talked to I really hit on a lot more things than I really intended to, believe it or not. But at the same time, I just hadn't done a kind of updating in life video and updating and collecting and thinking about things, you know. But that'll be wrap it up for today. I'll post this up tomorrow. But anyway, guys, thank you for watching and listening to me ramble and talking dollies. But you guys take care.